Hello and welcome back. Go ahead and find a seat. Get comfortable. Focus on the spine first. Let's lengthen the spine. Reach the tailbone down. Imagine you have roots growing down from the base of your spine into the earth. The roots are spreading out in all directions, branching off, getting deeper and deeper into the earth, connecting you, grounding you, and supporting you. And let's trace the vertical energy up the spine slowly. The low back, up to the mid back, the upper back, the base of the neck, up through the neck, up through the top of the head. And let's just stay here, imagining that space right above the top of your head. Focus all your attention on the space right above the head. Feel that energy right above the head. Feel the energy shoot upwards, up, through the atmosphere of Earth, up, out into space, shooting up and out in all directions, just like the roots beneath you. Now it's shooting up and out in all directions, branching out, connecting you to the everythingness and the oneness of all. Let's trace that energy back down, bring it back to earth, back to your body, the space above the head. And let's bring it down to the chest. Feel your heart center. Let your body relax, connecting deeply into your heart. Feeling your chest expand on the inhale and feel it relax on the exhale. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out, relaxing. Expanding, relaxing. Expanding, relaxing. Let your awareness accept whatever comes up. If it's a thought, acknowledge it and let it pass on by. Let's try to focus on the feelings now. What are you feeling in your body? You can give it a name, but don't judge it. Everything that exists is not inherently bad or good. Everything that exists just exists and needs to exist because it's in counterbalance with something else. Keep following the breath. Connect to your rhythm. Feel the chest expand and relax. And try to bring the shoulders gently down. relaxing them away from the ears. And try to bring the chin just a little bit in, the head just a little back so it's straight on top of the torso. So even here in this seat, how can you release a little more and find that balance between effort and relaxation? Can you only use the muscles necessary for this seated pose? And can you just let go of everything else? It's not your job to hold there right now. Let go of that control in the belly, in the jaw, in the neck, the shoulders, the tongue, the eyebrows, around the eyes, the forehead, even in the throat. Can you relax the throat? You relax all the arm muscles, the elbows, the wrists. Can you release the hips a little more? What about the legs, the knees, the ankles? And maybe you've noticed where you tend to hold tension. Just recognizing those points. Okay, I see you. I see you, tension here. I see you, tension there. I smile to you. I'm thankful for your message. I'm not even trying to change you. I'm just here for you. I'm just holding this space with you. And I love you. Thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you, muscles, for supporting me, and bones. Thank you to all the blood vessels, sending nutrients everywhere. Thank you to the nerves, allowing me to feel and sense the earth, the universe. Knowing that you're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. And can you just be more fully present right here with this breath, this exhale? Let yourself go deep inside of yourself. Don't be afraid. You are meant to connect deeply to yourself. Everything in the physical world can just be a distraction. But everything you need is right here inside of you. Inside of you as latent potential energy, ready to be seen, ready to be used. Knowing that, knowing your infinite potential. Take a full breath in. Hold it in for 3, 2, 1. Let it all out. Push all the air out through your belly. Keep that awareness on the breath. And maybe you want to set an intention, something simple you can come back to. As you bring your hands to your heart center, you really try to feel the energy of that intention in between your palms. Thoughts carry energy. Feel the energy of the intention. And I'll chant an Om. You can join me if you'd like. Breathing in. Gently opening up the eyes. Making your way to your all fours position on hands and knees. Fingers spread. Rocking forwards and backwards. Inhale forwards, pushing the knuckles down. Exhale backwards, pushing into the fingers. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Feel the shoulders. Inhale forwards, a little more. Shoulders over us. Exhale back, sitting a little further to the heels. Inhale forwards. Exhale back to child's pose. Setting the hips back onto the heels. Take those deep breaths into the belly. Release the shoulders. Release the neck. Looking forwards, push into the hands. Extend the right leg back behind you. We'll rock forwards and backwards. Inhale forwards. Exhale backwards. Give some intention to that back toe. Inhale forwards. Exhale backwards. Bring it back to center. Hold. Maybe extend the left arm in front. Look straight out through your fingertips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Exhale, release that down. Inhale the left leg out behind you. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Feel the inner edge of those elbows still rotating forward, pushing into fingers. Bring it back to center. Inhale the opposite arm in front. Let the jaw relax as you look forward, breathing into the belly. Exhale, release the hand and the knee back down. Come down to the forearms, walk them a little forward. And we'll inhale, leaning forward onto those forearms. Exhale, pushing the hips up and back. Inhale forwards, pushing the elbows, hands down. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale backwards, hips up. Inhale forwards. Exhale, hips up and back. We'll hold in this puppy pose. Let the shoulders release. Relaxing the hips, deep breaths. Feel the belly. Feel the gentle pressure on your forehead. One more full breath. Inhale, push into the hands. Let's push to a plank. We'll rock forwards and backwards on the toes. So exhale, push a little bit back towards a downward dog. Inhale, come forwards to plank. Exhale, hips up and back a little more. Inhaling forward back to plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, hips up and back. Find your down dog. Inhale, roll forwards back to plank. Exhale, bring it back to down dog. Let's hold here. Push the fingers, the knuckles down. Lift the tailbone up. Full deep breaths. Inhale as you start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up the arms. Overhead, palm to palm. Lift up into the heart. Push down into the toes. Lifting the heart straight up. Hips a little forward, shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, the hands down. Step it back to plank. Shoulders over wrist. Bend the elbows down to chest. Chin. Down to the belly as you keep the elbows squeezed behind you. Inhale the chest up. Pushing into the hands to lift the hips up and back to a downward dog. You can pedal out those heels, reach them to the mat. Take some full breaths. Next inhale. Look in between the hands. Walk the feet up. Rise it up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale the arms up overhead, palm to palm, lifting up into the heart. Hips forward, shoulders back. Lift the heart up. Take one more breath. Inhale it back to center. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale the hands down. We'll step it back. Vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. 5 full breaths. Connect in with yourself. Inhale, walk the feet up to the hands. Bring the torso up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise the arms up. Overhead, palm to palm. Exhale, back bend. Lift the heart straight up, looking straight forward. Inhale it up. Exhale over to the right side. Keep the heart up and open. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Feel the weight in both feet. The heart lifting up, expanding forwards. Inhale up to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up, halfway. Hands to hips. We'll do standing cat-cows. Inhale, tailbone up, look up. Exhale, tuck it under, look down. Inhale, tailbone up, belly down. Exhale, round the tailbone down. Inhale, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tailbone down, tuck it under. Inhale, arch. Exhale, find that flat back. Exhale, fold forward, step back to plank. Vinyasa or downward dog. Keep the elbows glued to your side body as you bend them. Inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, down dog. Feel the deep breaths. Feel the tailbone lift up and the heels reach down. Releasing the shoulders. How connected can you be with your breath right now? You're welcome to sway the hips from side to side. And then we'll walk the feet back up towards the hands. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, back bend. Reach the heart up, hips forward. Inhale it up. Exhale over to the right side again. Opening that side body. Feel the lift in the heart. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Keep feeling the weight in both feet, lifting straight up. Inhale back to center. Exhale to chair pose. Tuck the tailbone, lift the toes. Release the shoulders, hands will come to heart center, and then close the elbows. Trying to reach those elbows together. Thumbs by your forehead. You can extend the arms out, and we'll exhale and fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale the hands down, stepping back, vinyasa or downward dog. Take your time. Feel each breath. Feel the movements in the shoulders, the hips, the ankles. Deep breaths in your down dog. Inhale the right leg up behind you. Exhale the foot in between the hand. Toes forward, rise up the arms and torso. Relaxing the shoulders down. Lift up the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, knowing you're safe. Exhale, release the hips down. Releasing the hips a little more with each exhale. In next exhale, bring the arms to cactus. Lean it back, but the heart is reaching forward and up. Elbows are back. And we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right side. Gently look back towards the fingers. Soft neck, soft jaw. Start to reach the right hand towards the back leg and lift the left arm up. We'll come back to center. It's okay if you can't reach the leg with the right hand, just reaching back in that direction, lifting that left arm up and back. Now the right arm will come up and then both hands down to the mat. Step it back, vinyasa. Find the down dog. Inhale the left leg. Try to lower the right heel. Exhale, foot in between the hands, toes forward, arms, torso up, overhead. Grip the toes down into the mat. Exhale, release the hips down. Arms to cactus, leaning back, heart forward and up. Looking straight forward, chin in. Feel the breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Gently look towards the left fingers. Keep the jaw soft, the shoulders down. Start to reach that left hand backwards. Right arm will come up back to center, leaning up and back. Push into the toes. Next, inhale, both arms come up. Exhaling, both hands down to the mat. Step it back, vinyasa. Getting back in our downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Open the hips right on left. You can do circles with the ankle or the knee. Do some circles with the knee inwards and then 2 outwards. Exploring the hips. Bring it back to center. Step that foot in between the hand, lower the back heel. Warrior 2. Find your alignment. Check the front knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. We'll inhale to straighten the front leg. Bring the hands in. Exhale, bring the hands back out, bending the knee. Inhale, back in. Straight legs. Exhale, bend the front leg. Reach. Inhale, straightening, hands in. Exhale, bending, reaching out. Reach that right hand forward gently. Push the front toe down. Bring that right forearm to thigh, left arm up and over the head. Looking up towards the fingers, soft shoulder, soft jaw. Maybe try to release the right hand down, the leg, the ankle, or to a block. Rotating the chest up and open. Maybe even bring that left hand around the back. Looking over the left shoulder. Deep breaths. Inhale, rise up the torso, straighten the front leg. Shift the hips back, find your triangle. Right hand goes down, left arm straight up. Left hand to shin, ankle, or to big toe if it's available. Look up softly. Soft neck, soft jaw. Push both toes down. Maybe wrap that left arm back around your waist. Still looking up. Slight engagement of belly. Maybe even lifting up the right arm out to the side. Enjoy this pose. Enjoy the breath. Unwind the left arm. Reach out in front of you to a block. We're going to lift up to a half moon. You can do pulses where you lift off that back foot for a second at a time, or try to find your balance. Keeping the knee bent, or try to straighten it. Play with some balance with your hips open. Now bend the front knee, land the foot back to warrior 2. We'll reverse the warrior. Right arm comes up, left arm down the leg around the back. Bend the front knee, look up towards the fingers. Breathe into the belly. Exhale, both hands come down to the top of the mat. Step it back, vinyasa. Then left leg comes up, hip opens, left is on right. Ankle circles, bending the knee, and then we'll do some knee circles in and out. Bring that knee to center, step the foot in between the hand, lower the back heel. Rise it up, warrior 2. Check your alignment, the front knee. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms in. Exhale, bend the front leg, arms back out. Inhale, hands in, straight leg. Exhale, bend the front leg, reach forward. Inhale, reaching in, find some fluidity in the arms. Exhale, reach them out gracefully as you reach forward with that left hand. Push the front toe down, then bring that forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over the head. Full breaths, belly in, but rotating up the chest, the armpit up. Maybe wrap that right arm around the back and start to reach the left hand down to the ankle, to the floor. Full breaths. Look up, past the right shoulder. We'll start to unwind that right arm. Come up, straighten both legs. Triangle stance, hips back. Left arm forward and then down to the leg, the ankle, right arm straight up. Push that front toe down. Maybe wrap the right arm back around you. Maybe reaching for the toe. Looking up past the shoulder. Opening up the chest. Maybe lift up that left arm. Keep breathing. Unwind the right hand. Start to bend the front leg. Reach in front of the hand. Lift that right leg up off the ground. Pulses. Or try to find your balance in half moon. Just play with whatever happens. Trying to keep the hips open. Engaging the back foot. Stay with the breath. Enjoy the challenge. Bend the front leg, land that foot back. Reverse the warrior, left arm up, right arm back or around the waist. Keep the chest up and open, looking up. Deep breaths. Exhaling both hands down to the top of the mat. Push it back. Vinyasa. Savoring each breath, each little movement. It's a celebration of your mobility. Find your down dog. Last breath. Lowering down to the knees. We'll rise up the torso. Hands will go behind the back. Bring the hips slightly forward as you start to lean back. Shoulders are back, pushing into the tops of the feet. Still trying to look forward. Rise up the torso. We'll extend the right leg out to the side, arms up. Exhale over to that right side. Keep the hip and knee in a line. Opening the hips forward, keeping the chest up and open. Feel the side body open, breathing deeply. Inhale up, lower that right hand down to the mat. Left hand, I'm sorry. Other arm comes up and over, push into the outer edge of the extended leg. Maybe even lift up that leg. Maybe even bend the leg and reach backward for the ankle. Use the hand and the foot and toe to balance you. Keep breathing. Gently release the ankle, rise up the torso. Bring the knee under you, reaching forward, sitting in the direction of the heels. Feel the low back engage, and the hips reach down to the heels, looking forward. Inhale back up to the knees, hands behind the back, pushing hips forward, leaning backward but still looking forward with the chin in. Inhale, rise it up. We'll extend the left leg out, arms up. Exhale over to the left side. Opening the side body, hips forward, chest up and open. Connect intimately with the breath. Inhale, rise it up. Come over to the other side. Reach that arm up and over. You lift up that extended leg, maybe bend the knee, reach back for the ankle. Find your balance, take your time, really feel. Slowly release the leg, rise the torso back up. Sitting back towards the heels, reaching the hands forward. Look forward. Feel the low back stretch down, hips down. Now release down into a child's pose. Sit all the way back to the heels, arms out in front, breathing into the belly. Low back expanding on the inhale. Releasing into the hips on the exhale. Safe and present in this moment. Walk the hands forward a little bit, come to the forearms. Feel the weight in the elbows, the hands. Maybe step back with the legs and come to a forearm plank. Or maybe you do one knee down. You can rock forwards and backwards on the toes. Or just play with lifting one leg up at a time. Just feeling the shoulders, feeling the elbows under the shoulders. Now lower the knees down. Push it back, find a puppy. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back into a dolphin. We're still trying to gently push the elbows and the hands down, but also trying to reach the chest towards the thighs like in our down dog. Maybe lift up onto the toes. Maybe play with lifting up one leg at a time. Listen to what your body's saying, what your body needs in this moment. Look forward. Look in between the hands. Maybe play with walking the feet up. And we'll come back, lay all the way down onto the belly, arms in cactus. Feel the belly rise and fall. Arms will come out to a T now, and we'll just inhale up the arms, the chest. Keep the toes down, breathe into the belly. Exhale it down, hands down by your sides, pushing into the hands. We're just going to lift up the toes, the legs, maybe the knees. Forehead is down. Breaths into the belly. Exhale it down, full breaths. Arms and legs out in an X, a little wider. Next inhale, we're going to lift up the arms and the legs in that X position. Feel the breath in the belly. Let it rock you forwards and backwards. And release it down. Breathe. Extend the right hand out in front as you bend the left leg, reaching back for the ankle. You can push into that right hand and guide the ankle into the glute as much as feels good. Slowly release it out. Walk the hands in, find a seal. Hips down, chest reaching up and forward. Walk the hands back out. Left arm will stay extended. Right leg will bend, reaching back with the right hand to guide the foot into the glute. Push into the left hand. Exhale, release. Walk the hands back in, find a back bend. Maybe a cobra, maybe an up dog. Knees down or up. Looking straight forward. Exhale to Sphinx, elbows under shoulders. As we engage the legs out behind, point the toes or flex them. Looking straight forward. Option to bend the knees. Open the feet outwards. And then bring the knees outward to mat width distance. To bring the feet in to touch. Exhale, release the legs out behind you. Maybe extend the arms. Engaging the legs, pushing into the hands. Exhale, fold it forward, push into the hands, sit back on the heels, find a child's pose. Connect to the breath. We'll start to walk the hands over to the right side. Maybe even wrap the right arm around your back. Breathe into the left side body. Unwind the right hand. We'll walk the arms over to the left side. Maybe bring the left hand around the back. Breathe into the right side. Slowly unwinding that left arm. Bring the hands back to center. Bring it up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back to down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, the knee down. Pigeon, active pigeon, walking the hands up. Flexing that right foot to lift the chest up and forward. Exhale, start to walk the hands forward. Sleeping pigeon. Rest the neck down. Breathe deeply. Feel the hips release. And releasing a little more. Let your full breaths help you. Walk the hands a little more over to the right side in front of that knee and fold forward. Notice what sensations you feel here. And we'll walk the hands back to center, lifting the chest up. Lift straight up. Push into the fingers. Walk the hands forward again. Push into the hands. Step that foot over to the right side of the mat. Both hands in the center. Roll onto the outer edge of that foot and bring the right knee out to the side. Leaning in that right direction to help guide that right knee outwards. Let the hips release on the exhale. Send your breath low into the belly. Walk the hands a little more over to the left side and guide that left hip down towards the mat. Then we'll bring it back to center, one hand on either side of the foot, straightening that leg. Gently fold forward. You could sit back on the heel or stay here on the knee. Keeping that right toe pointing up. Walk the hands a little over to the left side. Back to center. Push that foot back in vinyasa. And we'll inhale the left leg up. Exhale the knee to the wrist to pigeon. Lift up the chest. Exhale, walk the hands forward, sleeping pigeon. Let the neck drop down. Let the hips release. Send the breath low. Bring the energy of your intention into this pose, into this moment. Fully aware of the breath. Walk the hands over to the left side. Fold forward over the knee. Noticing the different sensation. Walk the hands back in. Lift up the chest onto the fingertips. Bring the hands back down. We'll bring that left foot over to the outer edge of the mat, rolling onto the outer edge of the foot. Opening that left knee outwards, walking the hands a little over to the left side to help guide that knee. Deep breaths. Let your hips release. And bring the hands to the right side. Try to lower that right hip to the mat, still opening the left knee. Find ease in the face muscles. Enjoy the breath. We'll come back to center, the foot in the middle of the hands, pushing back, straightening the leg, folding forward, or sitting back on the heel. Lift that left toe up, rest the head down. Feel the breath in the nose, out the nose. Inhale, walk the hands a little over to the right side. And we'll come back to center, one hand on either side of the foot. Step it back to plank and vinyasa. And we'll lower down to knees. And bring the feet around in front. Let's find a boat pose, shifting the weight back into the sacrum. Keep the spine nice and long, extending the legs out. Chin in, shoulders in. Find your balance. Lower the knees down, the feet down. Hands behind you, lift up the hips. Keep the chin in. You can rock forwards and backwards. Pushing into the fingers. Feeling the shoulder stretch. Lower the hips down. We'll come back to a boat pose. Lengthen the spine. Maybe lift the legs up a little higher. Keep the chin in. One more breath. Lower the legs, bring the hands behind you to open the chest. Point the toes down and in, lift the hips. You can also bend the knees again. Feel the shoulders open. One more breath. Slowly lower down the hips. Bend the knees, roll onto the back. Hands down by the side. Feel the breath. Inhale, push into the hands and feet, lift the hips, bridge pose. You can also interlace the fingers behind the back, or you can reach for the ankles and breathe into the belly. Pushing the toes down. Exhale, release the hips back to the mat. Inhale, the feet straight up, bending the knees. Hold on to the outer edge of feet or legs for happy baby, maybe rock side to side. Come back to center. Release the feet, hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, knees will go to the right side, looking to the left. Let the shoulder blades land on the mat as you release the hips, the shoulders, the jaw, breathing into the belly. You can extend the top leg long if you want. Letting gravity pull you down gently. We'll bend both knees, bring them back to center, squeeze them into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. Lowering both knees down to the left. Extend the arm out to the right, looking that way. Let the hips fully release. The shoulder blades release down. Feel the blanket of gravity. Release into it. Keep breathing into the belly. Last breath. And we'll bend the knees, bring them back to center, squeeze them, nose to knees. Land the head back, feet up. Feel the low back on the mat. Push into the hands, lift the hips if you'd like. Supporting the back with the hands, lifting the feet straight up. Point the toes, flex them, give them some intention. Relax the neck. Still breathing fully. Maybe you lower the legs a little behind the head. Keep pushing those hands down into the mat behind you. Relaxing the neck, upper back. Release the jaw, the tongue. Slowly begin to lower the hips. Slowly lowering the legs. Open them up. Point the toes out. Bend the knees if you need to feel the low back on the mat. Arms are extended out, palms facing up. Release the breath, awareness. Release any thoughts. Release the ego. Surrender. And let yourself receive in this total stillness of body and mind. Accept whatever comes up, knowing that you are safe. In our final Shavasana pose. Slowly let your awareness land back in the physical body. Noticing where your arms and legs are. And then just gently wiggle the toes and the fingers. Give yourself time to arrive back. Let the knees slowly bend with the arms, taking a full breath. Maybe even let the arms stretch up overhead. Let yourself roll onto your favorite side, curling up into yourself, feeling the support of the earth, the unconditional love of the universe. When you're ready, you can gently push into the hands to come up to a seat. Keep the eyes closed. Keep your focus deep within yourself. Just notice the physical body. What feels different? And how does it feel different? Feeling the heart center. Feeling that deep connection to yourself, to your true essence. Loving awareness. Invite your hands to come to your heart center as you express your gratitude for your practice, for the ability of your body to move, for the constant companion of your breath, for all the forces at work around us that help guide us where we need to go towards expansion of our consciousness. Feeling grateful for your body, for your awareness, for your senses of which to experience this world, this life. And acknowledging yourself for doing this practice, for continuing to cultivate this energy of awareness and love and understanding. To bring peace into yourself, but also to send it out into the world with every interaction you have. This practice is a gift to yourself, but also to the world. Bring your intention back to your mind. Feel the energy of it in between the palms. And take a full breath in. As you exhale, bow the head. Leave the ego below the heart. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel more relaxed, open, secure, and strong, and ready to face the rest of your day. Thank you so much.